Okay. I gotta film this because I need a shower because I'm gross. Well, okay. So these are just some thoughts. I'm a little embarrassed to do this. I feel like my housemates can hear. So the title of this video, obviously, why is the response to Trump 2.0? Let me start that over. Why is the response to Trump 2.0 so drastically different than when he was elected for the first time in 2016? So when did I start thinking about this? I guess like, I don't know. I like searched it up on Reddit because I was like, I think I was putting away my laundry actually. But I guess like I've been thinking about it a lot, like what's different this round, like who are we as like people differently, or does that make sense? Like how are we different as like a society? How have things changed since 2016, like especially post-COVID, like, you know, how do we respond to crises? Has that changed? I think it really has, and you could just kind of tell with everyone's socialization lately, like people are just staying in more and are more isolated and secluded, and I feel like everyone says this, a zombie state. Yeah. Someone is definitely doing laundry. It's fine, they don't care, they hear all this anyways. Okay, so I wrote something down. I think of this question as we watch the country descend all too easily. Trump and his posse are getting away with so much, and no one is putting up a fight. Honestly, the only action I'm seeing are the people who were so embarrassed that they bought a Tesla that they're posted up outside of the Tesla dealerships protesting. Respect. Is the momentum of the left after the college encampments and solidarity for Palestine, especially just, I guess, because I'm surrounded by college students, this is where I'm speaking from, like, this is what I've seen from my peers. Are we exhausted? Are they exhausted? Is everyone exhausted? Maybe they've become disenchanted from politics itself. I was definitely, like, feeling self-reflective. Maybe I'm talking about myself. The leftists, obviously, that are pushing through and still organizing the way that it was during the encampments, like, I respect you so much. Okay. It's easy to turn to academia rather than organizing, than praxis, yeah. Yes, it's individualistic, I know. It's too bad that education has become like that. Anyways. Okay. I think the liberals are either assimilating or maybe they're still holding on to hope and like trusting that checks and balances and like the Constitution is gonna do something. I don't know. It's so hard to like say this with a camera. Have they, I guess I wrote like, have they chosen to switch over to the winning side? But I honestly don't think that's true because like I feel like everyone I talk to has something negative to say about this new presidency. Even like people who voted for Trump like are getting fucked over. Like a lot of people are upset. I don't think I've heard praise unless it's coming from like you know, black-pilled, like alt-right people, guys on the internet. Yeah. So what is it? Like, what's going on? Why isn't everyone on the streets? Why isn't everyone coming together? Especially like Trump now is just so much more radical. he's just kind of like out for blood. And I don't know. Maybe some people have just become like a little nihilistic and are just kind of like, I'm gonna like carve up my little corner of this country and try to have a decent, good life, whatever that means. But also, like, you can't really have that without everyone having it. Then it wouldn't actually be a good life. Something I saw on Reddit was someone said, like, well, a majority of the country voted this guy in. So, like, I wrote, let him lay in the bed of tariffs that they, like, made or something like that. Yeah, like, this is what the people wanted. Like, here's what you want, here's what you got. But that just feels, like, wrong for the people who've just had always had it bad, and it's just gonna keep getting worse. Like, I don't like that take, but it was a Reddit take. Yeah. Had people just seen adhering to DEI and diversity as the cost of doing business in a post-Obama era? Yeah, like, were people just kind of being woke because that was what it was at the time and it was making money? If you didn't do that, that meant you weren't making money. Like, I guess, like, Silicon Valley used to be buddies with the Democrats. Kind of shows how these corporations have absolutely no values. Does Trump cause inhumane behavior or expose it? That was another one from Reddit that I was like, Trump owns the courts. He can do no wrong. If he sues, he wins. This is the scary part too, yeah. Another Redditor said, is he trying to stir up civil unrest so he can establish martial law? I don't know. So, like, what does this mean? What's the solution? The Democrats are just, like, unlikable. Like, and the liberals are like, come on, left. Like, you guys just gotta support the Democrats. I don't know. You guys just, like, your vibe sucks. It's just not a fun vibe. So of course people don't like you guys, but they go to the wrong side, because that's what I don't understand. Like, obviously I smoked a bowl before this. Okay, well, that's my presentation. I don't know. Me and my friends have been talking about how, like, there needs to be, like, counter media and, like, cool leftist independent media. So someone should start that. I like local newspapers. I don't know. There needs to be, like, the left needs to be, like, hip. Okay, well, I know he got canceled, but Andrew Callahan is kind of like, that's the blueprint. Okay, well, that was my thoughts about Trump.